Good morning, and trust you well on this beautiful Friday morning. And this morning I want to read something for you from Matthew 19. And the previous verses, Jesus is talking to his disciples and telling them how it is difficult for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And we all know why, because they make money their God. But what the disciples said to him and what his response was is what I want to get into. So from Matthew 19:25, it says, and I'm reading the Amplified, it says, when the disciples heard this, they were utterly puzzled, astonished and bewildered, saying, who then can be saved from eternal death? But Jesus looked at them and said, with men this is impossible, but all things are possible with God. And everybody knows that verse. All things are possible with God. And it is absolutely 100% true. Everything is possible with God. If you invite him into every situation, it is possible with God. Now, the disciples had left everything to follow Jesus. They left everything behind to follow him. But we struggle to just leave the small things behind to follow him. Those little things, those little habits that we continue to do, and it's understandable. It's human. We say it's difficult to let these things go. But you see, we don't invite the Lord into each and every situation. We don't tell him, listen, Lord, I really want to quit smoking. I want to stop drinking. I want to stop swearing. Help me, Lord. Help me to do this. The word says all things are possible with God. You bring him into each and every situation and he will help you. Cry out to him and say to him, Lord, help me with this. And he will, because he is faithful to his word. He is faithful to his word. All his promises are yes and amen. He's not a man that he should lie. So where he says that all things are possible with him, it means all things are possible. So this weekend, I want you to take a deep look inside and ask the Lord to help you with that thing that you feel is blocking you from having this wonderful relationship with the Lord. Amen. Spend some time with him, ask him to help you and see a difference in your life. Amen. Another thing that was brought to me this morning is we're in a time of all of a sudden. And what I want to prophesy into your lives and into the children of God's lives is that those people that you've been praying for, those people that you've been praying for to turn to him, to leave their old ways behind, expect telephone calls this weekend. Expect telephone calls next week. Because you, child of God, have been a light to that person. And they have seen something. They have longed for something because they see it in you. And they are going to start seeking it. You are going to get telephone calls of people that you thought would never turn to the Lord, that are all of a sudden going to say, I want to follow this Jesus that you follow. I want to praise this God that you praise. So get ready, because your prayers are going to be answered. And don't stop praying for those people. Don't stop praying for the father or the mother or the brother and the sister. It doesn't matter, the friend, the boss, it could be whoever. Don't stop praying for them to turn to the Lord, to leave their old ways behind. Because God is on the move. Jesus is on the move. And something wonderful is about to happen. Have a blessed weekend. And hope that you all go to church on Sunday and praise and worship the Lord and thank him for everything that he does for us. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.